Hey, this is Darnell at trucklicense.net, and I want to ask you the question once again: how do you feel about America? It's Memorial Day weekend 2012, and I got nostalgic a little bit earlier thinking about one of my favorite Memorial Day weekend trips, and I got to looking at photos. I came across this image, and it really just made me start thinking, how did we get to where we are today? And I want to continue this discussion. I want to hear what you have to say. And first, I want to give a moment of silence for all those who have lost their lives. So I want you to, provide your feedback. Let me know your opinion on how we got to where we are today. Here it is, May 2012, and this whole thing started. I'm looking back at images from Miami Memorial Day weekend. This is down in South Beach, Miami, and it was 2006. At that point, the United States was involved in Iraq and Afghanistan for already 3 years, and people were starting to wonder what happened to the weapons of mass destruction. So, in that year 2006 was when this guy came out and said, hey, go shopping. And around that time was when the real estate market just took off. Everybody was really spending more than they had, and then of course everything crashed. So what's happened? How did we get to where we are today? Things really have changed so much from even 2006 till today. It's 2012. It's 6 years ago. And I'd like to get your feedback on how you feel about this. How do you feel about America? Okay. So then we got rid of George Bush, and we elected for the first time an African American president who, during his campaign really said all the right things. He said that he would end these wars and end this foolishness that was going on and had been the policy for far too long. And so then what happened? The next thing we know, he's on TV saying that he's asking for the drones back from Iran. I don't understand. What was there a misunderstanding? So I'd like to hear your feedback on this. How did we get to this point? Then I see Hillary Clinton on television very happy about the fact that the leader of another country, Libya, was dead. She says that we saw he died, is what she says. And why is she so happy about that? What is got her so giggly when I thought they were not going to change the regime change? He said no regime change. I thought he said no regime change in Libya. Okay. All right. So anyway, things really have changed a lot here in this country, and I really want to know how you feel about it. I remember being outraged back in the day when they had the Rodney King beatings, but now it's kind of like, have we become numb to this? Have you seen the images of what's happening to people who speak out these days? Have you seen the images of the students getting sprayed with chemical weapon, some kind of chemical pepper spray, but it's police grade, so it's not the stuff you can get from Walmart. So this is some heavy duty stuff, spraying these kids with a fire extinguisher, jumbo size can. Then you got that going on. Now you have these images all over the internet of police officers attacking protesters that, for whatever reason, they don't want to leave, they're not going to leave, but the police seem to just continuously attack them. Just attack and beat them and hit them, kick them. So, as we look at this Memorial Day, my question is, what do we want to remember about America? What is it that we are remembering? What is the point of America? What are we doing? So now I see a new report where all of these Iraq and Afghanistan war veterans, these are the people who actually answered the call, if you will, and went and sacrificed and actually went beyond the call of duty and were honored with medals. So these guys actually went to Chicago and gave their medals back. What will make the troops give the medals back? So then I look at a report and I see that there are an amazing, alarming, insane number of suicides in the military. When you compare the number of soldiers who have committed suicide to the number of people that were killed on the day of September 11th, and then you compare that to the number of soldiers killed since the Iraq and Afghanistan war. When you look at these numbers together, what is the point? Can someone help me understand what is the point here? So what else is going on? Well, now in New York, they've now implemented a policy where the police can stop and frisk anybody that they deem to be suspicious. Now, this country already has a history with this kind of stuff, so we can all act like adults, but is that the country we're defending? Is that what we are wanting to preserve and pass on to future generations? So I just want you to think about it and let me know how you feel. Let's start the discussion, and you can reply to this video. You can definitely visit trucklicense.net and post your concerns. Why do you care? What's the point? Why should we protect America? Why should we be concerned with what's going on in America? So, like to hear your feedback. Thanks for checking out the video. Until next time, peace.